Here on the two-step equations worksheet, here's the first problem. 3x plus 7 equals 1. So right now, I want to make sure you've done it first. If you haven't done the problem, pause the video, try and solve the problem, and then unpause it and see what you get. All right, so I have 3x plus 7 equals 1. So I'm going to draw my model over here. One side of my scale and then my one. All right, so if I think about the picture model, the first thing I would do is I would want to I want to get all of my x's on one side and all my numbers on the other. So the way I would do that is I would add 7 negative chips to this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to color them in so I know that they're all negative, okay? And that would cancel these out. So I would add negative 7 chips. So this is like I was adding negative 7 chips, all right? But we have to remember what I do to one side, I do to the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, add 7 negative chips, okay? So again, I add negative 7 on this side. 7 minus 7 cancels this out. So I'm left with 3x on this side, and I bring it down and write it down right here. I bring down my equal sign. And now I have to do 1 minus 7. Well, I can think about my 0 pairs over here. One of these and one of these make 0. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have negative 6 over here. The other way I can think about it is I have positive 1 and negative 7. My signs are different, so I take the difference. 7 minus 1 is 6. 6. And then 7 as a number is bigger than 1, so my sign would be negative. All right, so I'm left with these 3x blocks and 6 negatives. So on the picture, I would make 3 groups. 1, 2, 3 groups, so that each x could go with a group. Okay, so I would do the same thing numerically as well. So I divide it into 3 groups, so I'm dividing by 3, dividing by 3. 3x divided by 3, well, that 3 divided by 3 gives me a coefficient of 1, so I'm left with just x by itself, or 1x. And negative 6 divided by 3 is, well, let's think about this. 6 divided by 3 is 2, and my signs are different, negative and positive. My signs are different, so my answer is negative. So my answer is x equals negative 2, and if I come over in here and check, there's 2 negative chips in each of these groups. So over here I also get x is equal to negative 2. All right, push the arrow on the blend space to the next picture of the next problem.